welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Avon. Not the makeup people, no, this is Saison D'Avon, which is meant to sound French / Belgian, but actually it's from Bristol. It's from Lost and Grounded, a brewery in Bristol, and a friend of mine bought me this. He moved to Bristol not all that long ago, and a couple of weeks back he paid us a visit and brought with him an eclectic mix of Bristolian beers. So this is one of them. That was a terrible accent. This one's called Saison D'Avon, and as the name indicates, it's a Saison style. Anything else about it? I can just see from the back here, it does say Belgian style ale, so it's more of a Belgian Saison. I guess you know, it's starting to get maybe getting a bit muddled there, but it is what it is, and it's 6.5%, and it's absolutely roasting here this week. So I'm really looking forward to get this open. It's properly cooled. So the brewery's called Lost and Grounded. Never heard of them before. Never mind had anything of theirs before. And yeah, Belgian style ale, Saison D'Avon. Just before we crack into it, here is a quick look at the can. I've managed to leave all my glassware downstairs. One moment. Glassware retrieved. Let's get it open. No aromas instantly. After all those unsuccessful pours in the forest, come back home and the good old trusty black hourglass gets it done. Ooh, it's got a lot of stuff going on there. Instant, it's got that Belgian yeast kind of thing. Not as sweet as a normal Belgian ale though. It's fruity, a bit floral. Quite yeasty on the nose, but I mean, to be expected for that kind of Belgian twang. A bit of the candied sweetness is coming through now. It's got that. It's got a bit of the Hoegaarden about it, a bit of the Duvel, but you know, all little hints that remind you of all those kind of flagship Belgian styles. Quite hazy. It is cold, but even rubbing the glass off, it's still. No, it's pretty hazy. That a lot of carbonation shooting up there. I don't know if you can see. Turn that around for you. A lot of carbonation coming through there, if you can see that. Nice foamy, thick foam, one finger white head. I'll be honest, it just smells delicious. Just no overly pronounced flavours. Distinctly European, even though it's made in Bristol. Which is interesting. I don't think I've had a Belgian style brewed in the UK yet that really packs the punch, but this promises to do so. So let's get into it. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's really. I was a bit worried at first. Saison style Belgian ale. They are distinctly different things, although from similar parts of the world, but no, this does do both. It's light, it's crisp, it's refreshing, a little Pilsner-esque, as you know, a Saison should be, but it's got huge flavour, masses of that just key Belgian sensation, if you like. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this a lot. Right. I actually want to look at the can first this time before doing a kind of top to bottom taste test, because I feel like this is going to mature and change and open up a bit, so we're going to sit this down for a second. Lost and Grounded, Saison D'Avon Belgian style ale. I mean, the artwork on this can is just insane. I know I've shown it you once already, but let's have another. Just look at that. I mean, properly beautiful artwork. Yeah, Saison D'Avon Belgian style ale. It says it again on the back, lostandgrounded.co.uk, and then gives their address in Bristol. Ingredients are water, malted barley, oats, wheat, hops, yeast, grains of paradise. Is that a thing? Or is that a description of... No, that seems to be an individual ingredient. Grains of paradise. What are grains of paradise? Someone let me know. 6.5%. Its best before was the 27th of January next year, so got a solid 7 months left on this, 8 months even, nearly. No more info about it, but yeah, that's properly good. Let's do a proper top to bottom taste test. Firstly, has the aroma changed at all? Not really, subdued a little bit if anything. Not quite as bright, but very much there. The carbonation, I mean, every time you move the glass around you get a bit more, but it's not as mad now. The initial sensation is the smoothness of this beer. Its body is light enough to be refreshing, but it has got that fantastic, typical Belgian mouthfeel, although just on a slightly lighter scale. Most of the flavours in this turn up at the end. There's not a lot of in-mouth real flavour explosion. It's a... Take your first sip, all you really acknowledge is the mouthfeel. Then there's a bit of sweetness, a bit of malt, a bit savoury. I know I said it's like sweet malt, and then it tapers into a savoury thing. Then you swallow it, and then you get a kind of a burst of the carbonation afterwards. Sends loads of flavours going around. It's predominantly that Belgian yeast, sweet bubblegum style, but it's not crazy sweet. In this, it's been reined back. And unlike a lot of others, I'm not picking out, it's not banana sweets, it's not, you know, nothing like that. It's just a really enjoyable, slightly floral, slightly fruity, but it's really just subtle, well balanced, thick and refreshing all at the same time. That is absolutely spot on. It's a shame there's no kind of discernible tasting notes with it. It could have maybe been a bit better if there was a high of orange or something else in there, but there's lots of kind of hints at say at fruits and floral notes, but just nothing really breaking through. A bit of the bubblegummy-ness of, say, traditional style beer, but you're also getting a bit of, you know, that kind of quality lager pilsner aftertaste. It's a bit dry, not hugely bitter, just quite dry, quite quenching, gets you wanting to come back for more. It's got that about it. That is a properly good brew. I don't know how much it costs. I say it was from a bottle shop in Bristol and I didn't buy it, so I can't say. I'm sure this will be available online in a few places though if you take a look, which I strongly recommend you do, because 6.5%, perfect kind of 1 or 2 beer on a summer's evening, which this will be absolutely perfect for. And it's also got enough robustness, enough good mouthfeel to really be enjoyed at kind of any ambient temperature, I think. So yeah, thumbs up, Lost and Grounded. I approve, really approve. And that's it for this one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you haven't already, subscribe if you will be so kind. And I'll catch you next time. Cheers.